During its heyday, Rare was a development house that was shrouded in mystery. From Donkey Kong Country, to Killer Instinct, to GoldenEye, the Rare studio in Twycross almost seemed like a magical den, which only the chosen few would ever get to experience firsthand. Since then, Rare's star has fallen significantly, and anecdotes have come out slowly over time about what it used to be like to work in the Leicestershire studios. One of the most interesting topics is when the old guard discuss the differences between how they worked when they were owned by Nintendo and how they have worked since they were taken over by Microsoft. As you'd expect, Microsoft have implemented a more corporate-style framework for development, with a greater focus on timelines, budget, and role allocation. This is something that, whilst not inherently bad, was certainly a large change to the culture of the company. In the past, Rare had always been more of a collaborative development studio. Roles were mixed, and developers were encouraged to experiment and try things out. An excellent example of this was one of Rare's last big releases for a Nintendo console, Conker's Bad Fur Day. The game initially started out as a more friendly platformer called 12 Tales. However, the success of Banjo-Kazooie forced the team to rethink the game and find a new niche to create some separation between the titles in the marketplace. Obviously, they landed on Bad Fur Day and its cavalcade of movie references, filthy language, and good old-fashioned ultra-violence. The interesting thing is that recent interviews and quotes from sources like Rare Replay indicate that the game was put together in a rather haphazard way in comparison to the normal structure of games development. There was no set-in-stone initial script, no world-building Bible to follow, just a bunch of developers who would sit down, ask each other what they thought would be fun, then go off and build it to try it out. Chris Seavor described this sort of development process to Polygon. "I'm a big believer in iterative development. I.e., have an idea, then try it. Don't write it down, sit with the programmer, plug it in, then play the bloody thing to see if it feels right. Just keep doing that and the ideas will keep coming too." Given the vast difference between this bedroom coder style of development and the more formal style enforced at the studio under Microsoft, it's not a huge surprise that some of the long-timers like Chris chafed under the new arrangement. Let's be fair. Iterative development will not work for every project and every studio. There is an argument to be made that the incredible team of geniuses who worked on Conker probably kept the game stitched together by sheer talent as much as the development process itself. Then again, the output prior to being bought by Microsoft when compared to their most recent works suggests that maybe, just maybe, the old ways may have been best for Rare.